All right, let's begin our relaxation together now. It will just take a few moments before tonight's sleep story begins. To allow your body and mind to settle, I will guide you on a slow count down from 10 to 1, and with each number that passes, just allow yourself to let go a little bit more. 10. Feel the complete support of the surface beneath you, noticing every point of contact where your body is met by softness, and then let your awareness travel down through that surface, through the floor, to feel the deep, grounding support of the earth itself. A steady support, an unwavering foundation, a constant comfort coming from our shared home. As you become aware of that unshakable stability, just see if you can release your own weight into it a little more. Just letting go, sinking just a little deeper. 9. Now, bring a gentle awareness into your body. Where are you still holding on? Perhaps it's a subtle tension in your toes, or a weariness in your calves. Maybe you feel a weight in your stomach or in your chest, or maybe, like so many of us, you're holding unseen tension in your hands or in the delicate muscles of your face. As you lie here, as you notice this holding, simply observe it and notice the wonderful release that comes from that simple act of awareness. There's no need to force anything. Just notice and allow it to soften. Just let it go now. 8. You are safe here. Allow my voice to be a companion tonight, a gentle guide. Know that this voice will only lead you to places of peace and absolute safety. See if you can find comfort in that trust, and notice that when we feel safe, our minds can stop standing guard, and a gentle curiosity, a quiet joy, can begin to blossom in your heart as we drift closer and closer to sleep. 7. The day is done. What has passed, and what is to come will come. Whatever thoughts may visit you in this moment, simply see them for what they are. Currents of mental energy, a part of the human experience, but not the essence of you. You are not your thoughts. You do not have to follow them. Let them drift by, gently, like autumn leaves on a moonlit stream, or like silver clouds gliding across a vast, starry sky. 6. This moment is yours. This time is for you. Let that knowledge allow you to settle more deeply now, to feel the warmth that is spreading through you, to feel the simple joy of being able to just lie here and listen to a warm story that is waiting for you. 5. Peace lives within you. It isn't something you need to search for outside of yourself. It is always there, quiet and deep, like a forest lake, just waiting to be noticed, waiting to be felt. So tonight, see if you can touch that space of peace right inside of yourself. 4. Perhaps, right now, allow a gentle sense of gratitude to arise. Gratitude for the simplest things, for the shelter that covers you tonight, for the very breath that nourishes your body, that ceaseless rhythm of life. 3. And now, let your imagination begin to awaken. Start to feel a shift in the air. A northern winter's night is beginning to form. Begin to picture the first snowflakes, soft and white, falling silently in a quiet world. You are safe in this place, far away from all that you know. 2. Check in with your body one last time, gently and without judgment. Your body has worked so hard for you all day. It is now time to let it rest completely. And 1. Let go entirely. Allow yourself to drift as I tell you tonight's sleep story. You are walking through a northern winter's night. All around you, a snowstorm blankets the world. The wind howls, a wild and ancient song, whipping the snowflakes into swirling white dances in the air. Beneath your feet, the snow gives way, thick and soft, each step making a low, muffled crunch. The cold seeps through your heavy layers, but it no longer feels harsh, only a reminder of winter's great, silent presence. The space around you is a hazy, silvery white, where the line between the earth and the sky seems to have dissolved into one. And then, through the thick veil of snow, you see it. A single point of light, a warm, amber orange glow, faint and inviting, like a promise of shelter. You walk toward that light, and slowly, a massive shape emerges from the blizzard. It is a longhouse, a great structure of dark timber, standing firm against the storm. Its roof layered in a thick blanket of white snow. The scent of warm, pine-scented smoke drifts towards you. The smell of life, the smell of safety. You approach the heavy wooden door, feeling its solidness under your hand. As you push it open, a low groan echoes, and a wave of warmth rushes out to embrace you. The sound of the howling storm is immediately muffled, fading into a distant whisper. You step inside and pull the door closed behind you, sealing yourself off completely from the frozen world outside. The space within is vast and peaceful. The entire hall is lit by a great fire pit, burning in the center. The flames dance and leap, crackling merrily as they lick at the large logs. Their warm, orange light spreads everywhere, casting a soft glow on the massive timber pillars that rise like ancient trees. Reaching up into the soft darkness of the high-peaked roof, the air is filled with the scent of burning pine, the sweet aroma of sap, the earthy smell of leather, and of dried herbs hanging somewhere from the high beams. Someone, perhaps the master of this hall, silently approaches and offers you a heavy blanket made of thick, soft fur. No words are needed. A simple nod is enough to convey your gratitude. You are guided to a place near the fire. You sit down upon another soft sheepskin, feeling its warmth seep through your clothes. You wrap the heavy fur blanket around you, and a profound sense of security, of absolute shelter, envelops you completely. For now, you just sit and you watch. The fire is the beating heart of this home. It exhales little sparks that fly upwards like shooting stars, vanishing into the shadows above. The flickering light plays across the round shields hanging on the walls, making the carved patterns upon them seem to writhe and shift, telling silent stories of their own. Your shadow and the shadows of the pillars stretch and dance upon the floor, a quiet ballet of light and dark around you. Others are also at rest. They lie or sit, curled in their own blankets, their breathing merging into a single, steady, peaceful rhythm. There is no loud conversation, only the quiet of a shared existence, an unspoken understanding that tonight all are safe, all are warmed by the same fire. The wind still sings its distant song outside the thick timber walls, but it is no longer threatening. It only serves to make the feeling of warmth and safety inside even deeper. It is a reminder of the shelter you have found. Near the fire sits an old man. He has a long, silver beard, and his eyes are half closed, as if gazing into another world far within the flames. He is a skald, a storyteller, and then he begins to speak. His voice, not a declaration, but a low, warm murmur that blends with the crackle of the burning wood. He does not speak of great battles or heroic deeds. He whispers of the universe's secrets, stories with no clear beginning or end that simply flow. He whispers of Yggdrasil on the world tree. You can picture it, not with your eyes, but with your mind. A colossal ash tree, too immense to measure. Its branches spread out to shelter all 9 realms. Its leaves trembling softly, creating the winds that blow through the worlds. You can sense the power in its massive roots, digging deep into ancient wells of knowledge, drinking the life and wisdom of the cosmos. The storyteller's voice guides you along those branches, up to Asgard, where golden halls shimmer in an eternal light, not with clamor, but in a majestic stillness, then drifting down to Midgard, the realm of men, seeing the fields and rivers sleeping peacefully under a starry night sky. A log in the fire pops with a soft crackle, and you return to the present moment. The warmth of the flames kisses your cheeks. The soft fur of the blanket brushes against your chin. The scent of wood smoke grows a little richer. This feeling of safety is so deep, so primal. The old storyteller continues, his voice even softer now, like a subterranean stream. He speaks of Hugin and Munin, Odin's 2 ravens, but he speaks not of the god of war, but of the god of knowledge, of seeking. He describes the 2 birds, one named Thought and the other Memory, as they fly out at every dawn. You can picture them, 2 dark shapes gliding over a silent world. They do not seek conflict, but only observe. They soar over snow-capped mountain peaks, seeing the silver moonlight glint on the surface of frozen lakes. They circle over ancient forests, where the trees are deep in their long winter sleep. They listen to the wind whisper through ancient stones, and then, as dusk falls, they fly home, not to report on battles, but to whisper into the old god's ear all that they have seen, the secrets of stillness, the beauty of a world at rest. His stories have no plot, only images and feelings that drift by. They don't ask you to think or analyze. They are simply there, like dream paintings, for your mind to float upon. You feel your eyelids growing heavy. Your breath is becoming deeper and slower now. The fire in the great pit begins to die down. The tall, dancing flames have calmed, giving way to a deep bed of glowing embers, which radiate a steady, crimson light and a constant warmth. The longhouse sinks into a deeper, cozier darkness. The crackling sounds have become sparse, replaced by the faint, almost inaudible hum of the embers as they slowly fade. You look at those around you. Most have already drifted into sleep. Their steady breathing is the only sound in the great hall, a quiet symphony of rest. The old storyteller has fallen silent too. He sits with his head gently nodded, seeming to have drifted into a dream of his own. The silence is now profound, complete. It wraps around you, holding you. You lean back, resting your head against one of the timber pillars behind you. You can feel the rough, sturdy bark through your blanket. You gaze into the heart of the house, at the bed of glowing embers. Their red light is so gentle on the eyes, not bright, just a warm and persistent presence. You can see patterns form and shift in the coals, little rivers of fire flowing slowly, dark islands forming and then dissolving. It is like gazing into a miniature universe, slowly settling into its own state of rest. The skald's tale has now dissolved into the air, the images of the world tree and the wise ravens fading, leaving only a peaceful echo in your mind. All sounds seem to have receded. The howling wind outside is now just a distant hum, unable to touch this safe space. The rhythmic breathing of your fellow travelers tonight has become a gentle lullaby, an affirmation of a shared peace. Your attention now turns completely inward, to the most subtle sensations. The warmth is no longer coming in waves from a blazing fire, but is a gentle, deep warmth that radiates from the embers. It no longer just warms the surface of your skin, but seems to be sinking deep inside, into every muscle, melting away any last trace of tension. You feel the weight of the fur blanket upon you. It is not a heavy weight, but a grounding one. The weight of protection. The feeling of being held, like the earth holding a seed through the long winter, waiting for spring. The light in the longhouse is special now. It is no longer a dancing, golden light, but a deep, soft, crimson glow, just enough for you to make out the faint outlines of the space around you. The giant timber pillars are now just massive silhouettes, silent guardians of your sleep. The shields on the wall have disappeared completely into the shadows, their stories put to rest for the night. Everything is resting. You gaze into the bed of embers. They look like a carpet woven from red jewels. Every so often, a coal will crumble, revealing an even brighter heart within, before it slowly cools, taking on a thin layer of silvery ash. Each tiny change holds your attention, gently, without demand. Your mind is no longer wandering. It has found an anchor, a place to rest. This bed of embers is the quiet center of a sleeping world. You take a deep breath, and this time, you can smell the scent of the deep night. The smell of smoke has faded, leaving only a faint, sweet perfume of burnt wood. Mixed with it is the scent of leather, of dry straw, and a clean, cold freshness that has found its way in through some unseen crack. All of these scents blend into one, the fragrance of safety, of a simple and peaceful existence. You feel your body sinking deeper into the soft sheepskin beneath you, sinking deeper into the solid support of the earth. Every single muscle is letting go, releasing. There is no effort left. Your shoulders are heavy, your arms are heavy and warm, your legs are completely at ease. A feeling of warmth spreads from your chest, flowing out to the tips of your fingers and your toes, and then returning in a peaceful cycle of calm. The sky outside, through a small gap in the roof, has likely cleared. The storm has likely passed. You can imagine a crystal clear, cold night sky, filled with stars that glitter like diamond dust on black velvet. The ancient constellations are moving silently on their eternal journey, quiet guides for travelers and for dreamers. But you don't need to see them. You just know they are there, constant and unchanging, just like the peace that is here now in this warm longhouse. The embers are fading. The crimson light is even softer now, just a few winking sparks. The darkness gently reclaims the space, a darkness that is not frightening, but soft and familiar. It is the darkness of rest, of renewal, the darkness of the deep earth. You close your eyes, and the image of the embers remains behind your eyelids, like the last distant stars before the night is complete. And now there is only the warmth, a gentle, deep warmth, and the stillness, a profound stillness, surrounding you, holding you. All images fade, all sounds recede, leaving only this feeling of peace, a pleasant heaviness, as your body continues to sinking down, floating, and drifting away. You are safe, you are resting. Just let your mind drift now, gently, freely, drifting into the space of dreams, a space of deep, restorative rest, as you sink down gently, softly, into a deep, deep sleep.